The 19's Brian Crandall is live at the hospital in Providence now with the exclusive for us. Brian?
Well, and Dan, the survivor, is recovering from hypothermia here at Rhode Island Hospital. His wife told me tonight she hopes he can go home in a couple of days. Very fortunate given the circumstances. She told me about his ordeal and the two friends who died. Rescued from freezing misery, the Coast Guard hoists Greg Angel into a helicopter after the small boat he and two friends were using to duck hunt flipped in the frigid Westport River. The two friends, Stephen James of Marshfield, Massachusetts, and Robert Betcher of Cromwell, Connecticut, died.
I still can't get it yet, you know? I mean, they were all here having breakfast. They were all gonna go out and hunt ducks and have a good old day, and just turned into this awful tragedy that I couldn't even fathom.
Angel's wife, Lorraine, told me she made breakfast for the trio, all in their 50s, at her home before the men set out around 5:30 in the morning. She says they were all experienced, did this regularly, and the weather was not a big deal.
It was definitely cold and nasty out there, but nothing unusual. And next thing I know, I had Westport police knocking on my door.
Police came to say the boat had been found upside down, floating in the river around 8 o'clock. No sign of the men. Lorraine feared they were all dead. And indeed, two of her husband's friends were. But her husband, a doctor and OBGYN based in New Bedford, was spotted by rescuers and pulled off a patch of land called Corey's Island around 11 o'clock.
What did your husband tell you about what happened out there?
He just kind of remembered that the boat was taking on a little bit of water, and the next thing he knew, that it just capsized. That was it. I mean, it happened like that, very quick. And he just knew to swim to a sandbar because he knew the area pretty well, the Westport River. So, and that's what he did. And he swam, and I mean, I can't even believe it that he survived that.
But gone are the two friends. Stephen James headed the Boston Big Game Fishing Club and organized an annual shark fishing tournament off Martha's Vineyard. Robert Betcher's truck, boat, and dog are still at Angel's home, where he was staying for a few days as they hunted.
They were the greatest guys in the world, Steve and Rob. I mean, just avid hunters, good old fellas, just want to have a good time, you know?
And Angel is recovering from hypothermia with frostbite on his fingertips and knees.
He's scared. He doesn't kind of know how to take it all in right now.
And Greg told Lorraine that his fear while he was on the island was that he would not be seen by rescuers because he was wearing camouflage, and actually thought about taking it off, but decided it would be better to stay warm. Live outside Rhode Island Hospital in Providence, I'm Brian Crandall, NBC 10 News 19.